Good morning, everybody. So I signed in 4 minutes early today. If you're joining the replay, it's going to be a little extra long. I've been having trouble with my technology, and last week was challenging for Magical Monday on Facebook from a technological standpoint. So hang tight with me if you are on the replay. And just begin to breathe full and slow and deep into your body. And if you are on the replay, say hi in the comments and go ahead and put your 2-word check in there while we're waiting for everybody else. Hey there, everybody. So I just checked in with Arnell, and he said he can see me. I am not sure what's up with my Facebook this week and last week. Right now, it's telling me I have 0 viewers, and it's 7 o'clock straight up. So, Arnell, tell me in a text message if you can hear me, and then I'm just going to broadcast. And if you are here, say hi in the comments, even though it's telling me no viewers. Yeah, I'm trying to say something in the comments and it's telling me something went wrong. So I'm guessing I'm not going to see any comments. So Arnell just told me he can hear me, so I'm gonna trust there are many of you here and we're gonna jump right in. Actually, I'll wait 1 more minute just in case somebody else is logging in a little bit late. Do say hi in the comments if you would. Whatever's going on with me and Facebook, once I ended the video last week and I came back to the replay, I was able to see everybody who was on. So do put your 2-word comments in and say hello so I know who was here. Okay, it's 7:01, so I'm going to jump right in. I want to invite all of you to just take a really huge breath in, fill your lungs, and as you exhale, I want to invite you to close your eyes for a moment. And I want you on demand, I want you to use all of your power of focus to draw yourself deep into your own body, deep into your own inner landscape, deep into the energy of your upgraded heart chakra, your command center. In that space, deep in your chest, even if our minds cannot fully comprehend the depth of truth of what I'm about to say, your mind can do the best that it can to make sense of it for you. But in your chest cavity, in the energy of your heart chakra, you literally have access to the infinite, eternal wisdom of your soul that is a drop in the infinite ocean of the one source creator. The frequencies of the planet that are turning the dial on the radio station are making available to all of us our personal, eternal, accumulated, ever expanding wisdom, knowledge, and awareness of ourself as source. It has to be filtered through your human understanding in this human incarnation you are living on the planet at this very moment. But it is accessible. And the way it is accessible is by sending impulses of thought up into your conscious mind that affect the life you are living right now. From that awareness, however you got slightly more connected to it simply by my directing our focus there, I want you to let that part of you activate awareness in you beyond my words and beyond what your mind may currently understand as I'm speaking them. So just open yourself a little deeper and a little wider to experiencing your inner guidance beyond just your five senses and your current level of knowledge or awareness of your own spirituality. That invitation is enough for quantum expansion. With that being said, before you open your eyes, I want you to activate within yourself the feeling or experience of compassion. What does compassion feel like to you? Who do you have to think about to draw a memory of compassion in your own experience? Think of that. What allows you, in the form of a thought, to activate compassion in a way that you can truly feel it and experience it right in this moment? Now I want you to think about yourself, and I want you to think about your biggest struggle, your most challenging wound that you battle with, that you find yourself over and over and over again thinking about, making some progress, and then feeling like you haven't advanced at all in that area. What is your biggest wound? Where do you struggle the most in this incarnation, in this lifetime? And I want you to feel the power or feel the intensity rather of your struggle in that area. Just feel it for a minute. No resistance. Feel what that feels like in you. And then see if you could activate compassion for yourself in that area of your life, right here, right now. And with that level of focus and that level of ping-ponging between the energy of the wound and the energy of the struggle and the energy of compassion, from all of that weaving of awareness, go ahead and open your eyes. And as you open your eyes looking at me for a minute, let me tell you why that's important. Remember, I've been saying we are operating in these little windows of very intensely focused energy. Right now, we are in a window of awareness of wound, the deepest wound. If you look at, and we've been talking about climbing the roller coaster. We peaked a couple of weeks ago, and we're in that downward descent that's getting ready to take us all as a species into this wild roller coaster ride of dismantle. And what needs to be dismantled is the intensity of the deepest human wound that man has lived in and perpetuated generation after generation after generation after generation, that has landed the planet exactly where it is. I want you to think about what's going on the planet right now and all of the hysteria, from the intensified wars to the Olympics with the drag queens portraying a piece of art that is now activated, again, us versus them, around Christianity. I want you to think about the intensity of what's going on in governments right now. We are witnessing the depth and the width of the insanity of the infected, gaping wound that is us as a species, believing we are separate from each other and separate from source. And in your lifetime, right now, in your lifetime, there is a deep wound. It's a repeated pattern that shows up in all of us as our drop in the infinite ocean of the one consciousness, that in this incarnation is revealing itself for the deepest healing of you in relation to your wound right now, because nothing is going to change outside of us until we have the full focus within ourselves, and everything else wants to be a distraction. But that distraction is working simultaneously within these windows that is bringing enlightenment and awareness and clarity about our own wounds at a very deep level. Remember several months ago I said there was a floodlight hitting externally and a huge light inside to illuminate your clarity around the floodlight that's going to show on your path. If you think about the last week or two, these energies have been percolating, and let me back up for just a second. If you are not yet experiencing the energy that I'm pointing to specifically in your own situation, I guarantee you're witnessing it in others around you, whether you're aware of it or not, and it will be making its way to you. Everybody. But I want you just to think about your struggle and your pain that finds ways of repeating itself in your pattern. Maybe it's around your relationship as a parent. Maybe it's in your relationship as a child and your relationship to your parents. Maybe it's around your belief that you just cannot succeed, and you've never ever found your footing, and you're a 55-year-old adult still feeling lost. Maybe it's about your inability to break free of a substance addiction. Maybe it's your repeated patterns around money that keep you broke and frustrated and wanting. And all of those, it doesn't matter where it is, it continues to leave us all feeling less than. And when we focus on it in its entirety, we feel hopeless and powerless, which is what the whole world is reflecting back to us, the insanity. And so what do? We cling tighter to our side and our story and our way, because we're too fearful that if I don't keep up the fight or the appearance of fight, I will be taken down by whatever this is that I'm struggling with. And there's an energy coming in. You probably are feeling the patterns showing themselves, but illuminating. You're starting to go, I'm seeing this slightly different. Don't quite have the bigger picture, but I'm feeling something is moving in me to give me more clarity, to give me more hope, to give me more answers, to give me a buoyant lift to I feel like I don't know how, but I'm finally about to break the pattern. And that scares me, because if I'm going to break the pattern, it means I got to be something different. And if I got to be something different, I got to do something different. And if I got to do something different, I got to learn something different. And I don't know if I got anything left in me to do all of that. But I kind of afraid to admit it, but I kind of feel more hopeful. At the same time, I'm feeling so present with my wound. Are you tracking? So today, I want to give us all a game to play with our Indiana Jones hat on, staying in curiosity, looking for the clues of where my mind is defaulting to my awareness of my wound. And in that moment, this is the game we're playing, in that moment, what thought can I choose to think differently about the weight that I'm feeling that wants to take me into my defeat? Doesn't have to be profound. It can be simple as, wait, there it is. There's the thought. Okay, in curiosity, how could I interact with this differently? Well, just the fact that I'm catching it. Okay, now what? I'm going to look out there and in here for more reason just today to stay in my hopefulness, to stay in my desire to have compassion. How do I have more compassion for me in this moment? How do I activate that? How do I feel that? How do I get it out of a game I'm playing in my head and turn it into a reality that shifts how I'm experiencing myself in this moment? That's the game. And the collective eternal wisdom of your drop of the infinite one, it's going to send impulses of thought and awareness to support you in that level of curiosity, to expand your compassion and to expand your awareness and your clarity about you and your wound. It's not going to be the flip of a switch. It's going to be a gradual illumination that's going to start to definitely affect the way you're making choices as we're taking this roller coaster ride. And those choices are going to continue to align with surprise and amaze myself at the clarity, at the choice, at the outcome. It's all at play right now. So everybody put your Indiana Jones hat on right now if it's not there. Activate your curiosity, and let's commit as a tribe to play the game today in this beautiful window that's bringing clarity, compassion, and deeper understanding to you about your wound. And that happening in you is going to have a ripple effect into our roller coaster ride that's going to continue to, regardless of how ugly and tumultuous and resistance against resistance, the dismantle continues to appear. Us staying loyal to our personal process is going to send ripples into the infinite ocean and keep us all on this journey of incredible healing humanity is undertaking together. So stay in curiosity, and most importantly, choose compassion and create an experience of compassion today for yourself. Okay? I love you. There's only love for you here. Enjoy your day. Keep that Indiana Jones head on. Bye for now.